think we'll get the primal resources hooked up into the AE system after that gets done. So like our fire, water, and all that stuff. So for this, we're going to do the essential provider next, I guess. It's going to take some permaticcio, some presencia, some machina. Yeah, about that. We'll break you for the time being. We do actually need some of this. Some of these resources. Gonna import you. How quick are you anyway, Mr. Import Bus? Let's see. Oh wow, okay. Not incredibly slow, not incredibly fast. And it's done. Let's get some. Alright, so which ones do we not need? So, okay, Ordo. Make sure to leave Ordo out. Next will be Fire. Does the pack you play only include Thaumcraft? Let's see. Does it only include Thaumcraft? Yeah. Let's go with no on that one. Are you still not done cooking up stuff? Still making some presencia and machinamana? I don't think we needed Perdicio. Dump that out. Then we'll dump air out, and we'll just have our Ordo. What other did we need? Permaticcio, Presencia, Shemina. Shemina. Plus a lot of other stuff too. Whatever all this stuff is. We'll have to make some filtered Viz tubes, some Salus Mundus. Crap. Good old Salus Mundus. Old Salus Mundus. Why can't we just have the thing, you know? Do we have to go through all this work to get it? I mean, seriously. It is ridiculous. What's up, Pans? How are you doing tonight, man? Wait, Coalescence Core? Okay, 2 of those. Okay. Which is the Order Shard, Quicksilver, and Formation Core. Order Shard, Quicksilver. Order Shard, Quicksilver. Order Shard, Quicksilver. Order Shard, Quicksilver. Formation Core. So now we're going to need 1 more of those. So we get 2 of those, right? 2 of the Formation Cores. 2 water, 2 filtered Viz Essentia tubes. Alright, so we need 2 of those. And we'll need to make them filtered. So Viz filter was, I think, gold around silverwood. And just apply that to tubes like that. lessons that. What if we used niter? Can we use niter instead of aluminum? Alright, hold on. What's going on in chat? Yes, Hypno's just now getting back nice. So 2 water shards. Okay. Actually, we can just go ahead and set these guys out, can't we? Yeah, we can. Okay. Do that there. Let's go like here. Okay, there. Here. Alright, so now we just need the Salus Mundus. Okay. And then all the other components to it. How's this doing? We got a lot of permatatio. Did we need permatatio for this? No, we did not. Sorry, permatatio. Are you actually done though? It is done. We're just gonna put it over here. It's got a little bit of ordo, so we can use that for. Actually, can we use that for? 23 magic. We'll get a little bit more magic while we're doing this. Get rid of these. And we'll put these guys back on them. Okay, so let's get some shards. Make some more magicness. Start with the air. I think we will need another jar, so it's going to be permatatio, iron, animo, catch tiger by stove. Yep. Bye. Let's not even make it an option to decide. We'll just get rid of both of them. And what did we do with our magic jar? There it is. Oh, there it is. Crickets. For real, crickets. Can you guys hear my clock going off when things are this quiet? Listen for it. Yes, the clock. Time is ticking. So, what can we do while we're waiting? Let's see how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 essentials. Oh, actually, hold on a second. There are these things called files. P-H-I-A-L. A-I-L? A-I-L. Files. P-H-A-L. We'll just make us 60 of them, sure, why not? And they are quite useful in the transport of these things. So, actually, hold on. We can use jars too, can't we? So if we do jar, aqua, jar, fire, jar, perdicio, jar, terra, jar, era. Alright, now we just gotta play this game again. And it's our favorite kind of game. So the first two items are air, water, fire. Okay. I'm going to give you a couple more order shards, just basically however many it's going to take. So it's going to be fire, perdicio, and this guy. So fire. Stop auto placing stuff on my bar. Repair friendly refill off. Auto refill off. Fire, perdicio, right? Terra. Fire. Perdicio. Terra. Fire. Perdicio. Terra. Fire. Perdicio. Terra. Ooh. Okay, so that gave us 4. Let's go and do 6. Fire. Perdicio. Terra. 5. Fire. Perdicio. Terra. Okay. And we'll grab our magic from up there. Put it over here. So we have our Ordo, magic, extra jar there. Did we have Mr. Mini here? 76. Gimme. There's a Mashimina. Magic, Ordo. What else? Permu, P-E-R-M-U-T, which is obtained from copper, cinnabar ore. Is that it? Wow. Copper. Fair enough. We got copper. Kappa. 1 per, and we need a lot. How much do we need, by the way? 16. So we do that. Go ahead and empty out that top one. Air, we got right here. We can fill this guy up. Jar for permutatio. Is it fire? Lots of jars. Lots of jars. Really, HermitCrafter? That's your solution? Lots of jars? Like a huge jar storage area? Not a fan of jars. Not a fan at all. Alright, so... Are we done yet? 10? ME interface. In your face. We only have 74. I'll just grab one of those, I guess. And 12. And 12. And 12. And then. Oh goodness, it's still got. Did we calculate for 12 or 24 or 16? I think it was 16, wasn't it? Yeah, 16. Let's go do this Salus Mundus thing really quick. Stop down here. Use our Draconic chest to cook up some balance shards. Good old Draconic chest. So let me add you there. And we'll go ahead and sort things around a little bit just to make them more close to what the actual pattern is for this. So next to the Mundus is the filters and the coalescence. So here, you there. And then swap these guys, yes. Okay, I think that's right. I just need my that thing. Whatever we call that. Permutatio. Which we can apparently only get from Kappa. Oh, wait a second. It's full. Emptied. What else did copper give us? Vacuous? Iron. Also get it from cinnabar ore, which gives... Is this all the things, or is this what we've unlocked? Because I don't even know if I've scanned some of those things yet. It could just be all the things we've unlocked, though. There should be more that actually uses copper. Oh well. Cinnabar ore gives 2. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. You know you want to. Just one more. Thank you. Alright, so we got a permutatio. That guy, those guys. Should be good. Should be good to start this arcane infusion of awesomeness. We use our iron-capped wand. Don't think it actually makes any difference what we use for the arcane fusion altar. Go crazy with it. Go crazy with it. So yeah, it took me about 4 days to fill this up. And it's been 3 days since. Ish, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it just took 1 day to fill it up. But it's been a while, and I've only used like 4 billion RF. So I think that's going to last us a while. We've got all of our power generation turned off for now. Because we don't need to be generating power. If we're not using that much. So this is going to save us a lot of fuel as well. Which is pretty freaking awesome. Alright, so we're making this thing. We have no clue how it actually works. So while import-export buses are useful for an array of jobs, they lack flexibility to interface with complex alchemical constructs. To overcome this limitation, you have created a device that will allow these constructs to request Essentia directly from your network. Awesome. Using the Essentia provider, should prove to be a simple task. Simply connect it to both the network and the construct. Okay. And it will do the rest. It has a small amount of suction. 8. Interesting. Okay. So I've seen, where DMAC was messing with this a little bit, and he had to make patterns to put within these things to actually have them work. Applied, so Atomic Energistics is the name of it. I'm just going to do a quick search here. So no, I think there's a different name for the patterns. Yet I do not see it. Oh well. Maybe it just uses normal patterns. So what I've seen him do is these are going to give it multiple like things and stuff. Go ahead and grab this and the tubes and pump this essentially into the system. So we'll have grab this as well. We'll do something like, so we can't connect there, I don't think. So maybe there. Grab a interface. Maybe all of those. Or does the item have to go on the top? I don't know. Do you guys know? So, yeah, I'm guessing the item has to go on the top. So do like that. And then this. And we still got our conduits, so we'll go ahead and connect it. Like so. Boop. Oh. There we go. I wonder how we're doing on channels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be good. Should be good for now. We'll eventually probably have like a P2P channel for Thumbcraft, so that'll be good. A couple, maybe. All right, and next we'll do the aqua. Check this out. So next is going to be Ignis. See that? It's already putting Ignis right into there. Nice. All this work paying off. Okay, what's next on the list? Perdicio. And let's grab some accelerator cards for that baby. No need to wait all day. Yeah, Perdicio is one of the core ones. Yep, cool. And Tura. Cool, so let's go to our AE station. Let's go to the pattern encoding stuff. And we'll make a simple pattern here. It's going to be, take an auto shard. We're going to make a balance shard. Not a crafting pattern, one of those. Okay. And let's see if this is going to work. So now, take you and put you in here. So we should be able to, first off, see how much Essentia we got. 23 Terra, 12 Mishimana. Alright. Yeah, so we should be able to make probably 2 or 3 of those balance. Except that you can't actually see crafting recipes in the arcane work table. Sure. Make me 2 of those, please. Thank you. Oh. I'll tell you what. So I know that's where items come out. Can we put items in there as well? This will be the quick test. Shard, make me one, thank you. I don't think you can. Okay. Yeah, about that. So we'll leave that there because that's where the item's going to come out. Don't know if we can. What? Hold on. What if we... Let's grab that. Could we... Wait, hold on. What if... Did I mention how much I disapprove of Thelmcraft stuff? So disapproving of this right now. This is just the worst. So items cannot go in the top or the bottom. I'm guessing that's the only place that the item's going to come out at is right there. We could put a cinch in the top, maybe. Like, there's no pretty way about this. Basically, going to want to get an item buffer or another interface. For the sake of time, we'll do what we were saying we would do a minute ago, which is grab a dense cable, grab a P2P network, and set up a P2P network just for Thelmcraft. So how these work, as I've demonstrated before, let's put down here. That was a big mistake. Okay, so there's our Thelmcraft stuff over there. Starts right here. So we'll go ahead and break this cable right here. Right here. We'll have a dense cable because for whatever reason there's an interaction issue with we need to get a regular old ME cable. Hold on. Oh yeah, right here. We need to teleport around the place. So there's a problem interacting with the indoor I/O cables and P2P networks. So I found the fix is basically you have a dense cable at the other end of it. So there's that. And then we're going to save settings from the P2P. So it's going to save the device settings from that. And we're going to basically take those settings and apply it to one of these, which we know to be free and clear. We'll say this guy right here. So now this channel, or that P2P there, is going to sync up to this P2P here. So all the devices connected within this P2P device are going to go through that port right there, allowing us to have multiple channels along that channel and 32 channels there, yada yada yada, fun stuff. Alright, let's go back up. And this time we put our guide there and there. Toss our recipe in here. Okay. And let's go ahead and make another crafting interface as well, and we'll have that next to Mr. Arcane table. Crafting terminal, and begin. Oh, missing a bright illuminated. Really? Huh. Guess we don't have a pattern for illuminated panel in our AE system. That's not expected. Let's just double check on that, shall we? Illuminated panel, it's not a bright one. But those seem to take a bright illuminated panel. Okay. High steam, low fuel usage. does it not know the difference between bright and... Okay, we'll just do this. Bing! Okay. No, just a panel. Just a straight up, regular, illuminated... Wait, what? Make me, like, 30 of those. Now let's try this again. I don't know why I couldn't make one. I don't know. Yeah, I think they're full of it, Razorknock. If they're getting 10,000 millibuckets per tick of steam at a 0.036 millibucket per tick of fuel, they are using some very strange builds or custom-made mod packs that have cheats that do allow that. Certain mod packs have different outputs for how much steam you get per millibucket of fuel. Like it's literally an option within the mod pack or the config files themselves for being able to set that. If you want, I can show you what I get with mine. It's definitely not... I'll check on that in a minute, and it'll be running full speed. It's definitely not 0.036 though, I'll tell you that much. That is redonkulous. But mine produces 8,000 millibuckets, which is enough for 4 turbines. Alright, so right here, I guess, is where we want the terminal to go. And let's go ahead and put this guy back and connect tube to it. Get rid of those. I guess we're going to have iron in our system. Oh well. Didn't really want it, but we're going to get it anyway. And let's try this balance shard thing one more time, shall we? Do you have any CPUs locked up with it? Yeah, cancel. Okay. There we go. Success. And we can put this guy back on this thing as well. I'll just throw it in the back. Boop. Still just frustrating that the way Thaumcraft works. Just frustrating. Grr. Could we use one of those things we were talking about earlier? The something, the interface, something interface. I wonder how that would work with it. That was Tinker. Yeah, these transvector interfaces. Sides mimic the block selected, and it will function as an extension. So we could like mimic this and then set it up somewhere else and have wait, whoa. Then you could have these on all sides. What? Okay. Next on our list of things to do is the infusion provider. Did we have some extra Salus Mundus now? I think we may have saved a little bit, didn't we? Have 2 extra? No. But we did have balanced shards, so we can make some. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. So we can do those simply. We have coalescence cores. Let's see, coalescence cores. We have diffusion cores. What are diffusion cores used for? Besides import buses. Storage buses. Storage. Oh! Could you hook a storage bus up to a tank? Is that how you get the stuff stored into tanks? Interesting. I might. Bedrockium tanks? Wouldn't that be funny? Oh man, I wonder if an arcane infusion table would pull from a bedrockium tank. I might pay to see that. It's also used for the Ascension terminals. Okay. Not much to be used with those. I wonder how exactly the... Let me check something out. I'm curious about the assembly table that we get with these. Like, how is it going to... What's this? Knowledge inscription. So I'm guessing that is how you do the patterns for the assemblers. That's easy enough. Serves as a pattern storage, giving the assembler instructions on how to build the items. First, place the knowledge core into the top right slot. Okay. Next, use the crafting grid to set up the recipe for the item. Okay. If you have the required knowledge, research for the item. The resulting item will be displayed. Okay. Pressing the save button will then inscribe the recipe onto the core. Okay. The finished product will show in the stored area. So we have to make the knowledge inscriber. Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough. But how does it actually... Because due to the inclusion of the crafting scepter... Wait, what? It requires a Thaumian-balsed silverwood scepter. Oh my god. Which gives a 66% Viz discount? Ooh. That's more than the wand has. Okay. Due to the inclusion of crafting with the scepter, the assembler has a base Viz discount equal to that of the scepter. Okay, the discount can be further enhanced by providing the assembler Viz discount armor. What? The discount for each aspect can be viewed by hovering over the aspect in the GUI. Keep in mind that the assembler is not immune to the effects of warping gear. For each point of warp, the assembler must draw an additional 15% power to remain stable. This effect only applies during crafting. Acceleration cards increase crafting time, will increase the power required. Viz replenishment, that's what I was thinking. Replenishing the assembler's internal Viz storage will require the services of a Viz relay interface. This guy. P2P ME tunnel plus a balanced shard. Having discovered the Viz power network, you can now pursue the means of linking your digital system to this network. After observing how Viz flows through the network of Viz relays, you believe you can construct a digital device to perform a similar function by utilizing the peer-to-peer capabilities of the digital network. You import Viz into the network, however, it cannot be stored. To use the Viz relay interface, attach it to the digital network and place a Viz relay on it. The base of the relay must be against the interface. Okay. Alright. In order for a device to receive viz, it must be linked with the interface. Linking other devices to the interface will require the use of a memory card. Shift right click on the interface with a memory card and then right click on another. Okay. Huh. So you can link it to the crafting terminal or the arcane assembler. Interesting. But apparently they seem to think I know how to get viz into the ME system. I know how to do this. And they say with the use of viz relays. Did I miss something? Oh. Maybe this is what they were talking about. Viz relay. Without viz nodes, thaumatologists would not even be able to perform the simplest of tasks. But the nodes themselves have several limitations that make their use impractical for extensive operations. Foremost amongst these limitations is the fact that they are easily depleted, and it takes quite some time for them to once again gather energy from mystical sources. You think you may have found a way around that limitation. In effect, nodes are tiny gateways to a mysterious font of mystical energy, around which the energy slowly accumulates in the form of viz. The gateway is so small that only a tiny amount of energy is no way you can use for the torch. What? This is even more dangerous than it sounds, however, careful steps can be taken before doing the entire process. Okay. Firstly, the node needs to be stabilized during the entire process. Once that is done, you need to craft and place the node transducer above the node. Then apply a redstone signal to the transducer. The node will begin converting to an energized node, quickly lose its stored viz in the process. The process takes some time, but when it is done, the node will change into an energized node. Caution should be taken to keep both the stabilizer and transducer on. Okay? Energized nodes no longer store or recharge viz, nor can viz be drawn from them with a wand or other means. Okay, good to know. So this is defeating the purpose of charging wands in a way. Instead, they produce a steady supply of centiviz, or 1/100th of a viz each tick. Yeah, it's not so bad. This energy can be tapped by placing viz relays near the energized node. Okay. Each relay acts as a conduit for CV, and any number of relays can be placed within 8 blocks of an energized node. Relays allow transfer. Wait, hold on a second. Steadily produce CV centiviz, or 1/100th of a viz each tick. So regardless of the node's capacity, like if it's a crappy node, you're still going to get the same 1/100th of a tick per. Oh, that is good. That is good to know. That is helpful right there. Each relay can be placed within 8 blocks of an energized node. Each relay acts as a conduit. And any number of relays can be placed within 8 blocks of an energized node. Relays also transfer energy to each other, allowing you to create a network that transfers viz to anything that needs it, like an internal furnace. Huh. You can also tune a relay to one of the primal aspects by using the appropriate viz shard on it. Oh, interesting. Okay. This does not limit. This can flow through that relay, but does prevent it from connecting to any other relay. Huh. Well, that's interesting. This isn't too bad. A little expensive on the Viz part, but a node stabilizer and a node transducer. This goes above and that goes below, and you have the node in between, and that gives you a constant, steady centivis, which we can then use these to pipe it to these, which can then be synced to this to recharge your wand. Interesting. I like that. I like this. Okay. So, was there a... did it say how far it can transport this for? Was it like 8 blocks? So, each relay acts as a conduit. Any number of relays can be placed within 8 blocks of an energized node. Okay. So, transfer to each other, allowing you to create a network to transfer bits to any interface that needs it. Sweet. Well, I know how I'm going to be generating viz then, right? That's good. So, it's been a nice it's been a magical night, let's put it that way. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and chop things off at this point. Chopped. Next time, hopefully I will have this viz that we're speaking of all set up, so that'll be hopefully by Sunday. We'll see. Or if not, maybe I'll get tired of it and finish putting on Dome. Either way, take care and see you guys on Sunday. Have a nice weekend. Oh, wait. One thing before I go, I was going to show how much, if you're still on Razornock, let's see if you're still here. Razornock left, oh well. Well, for all you guys that were interested in how much power usage I have, fuel usage, 1 millibucket per tick. Yep. 1 millibucket. Okay, see you guys on Sunday. Cheers.